Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 2 of the resurgence of Foxman Plays Oxygen Not Included, aka Foxygen Not Included. You need your daily dose of Foxygen, and I would like to remind you, if you voted on the Twitter poll for this series to come back, you're contractually obligated to watch every episode. That's all I ask, you know? That's all I ask. But no, honestly, thank you for supporting the first episode. Good amount of comments and stuff so far, and lots of feedback. Like, genuinely, sincerely, thank you. A lot of that stuff is good. That is new to me because maybe it's new stuff with the game, or it's new to me that I just never knew when I was previously playing the game. So I'm going to attempt to make sure I at least address a lot of this feedback and try to apply it moving forward. However, you may need to kind of reiterate your point or points in the future if I don't get around to it, or I just simply forget. And as well, some of the stuff, it's not like I can do it right away, even if I wanted to. But yeah, that said, let me just try and figure out what the heck I'm doing. I'm kind of going in slightly blind. Like, I read all the comments and the feedback, but I didn't really prioritize. It's like, well, what can I actually do right now to benefit the colony? So, one thing that was mentioned was, like, because I asked, like, typically how tall do we want to make these rooms? And it was said, 4 tile high is about the highest you would typically need, with a few exceptions. And one of those exceptions was to do with the plants here. And the reason for that was, where do I, is it under furniture? Is there like a growing lamp? No, I guess it is just this lamp. So yeah, it's something I've never really paid attention to, but like, obviously if I can't put this lamp here. We need at least 4 tiles high to be able to build the lamp here, because it's, colliding with that. But if you kind of see, the light is shining down angled. So the higher the room, the more coverage we essentially get from a single lamp, which was something I never recall kind of considering too much when I previously played. I would have just made like a 4 tile high room and then put a couple lamps. But again, it's hard to illustrate here, but you can see as I slide this over, you can see it widens a fair bit. So that might be one situation where we want to actually have maybe we put the plants either higher up and build a tall room, or put them low down and have a tall room. I'm not exactly sure where in the base we kind of want to put that sort of thing. It was mentioned, and this I did kind of know. I recall the basics of. When we get to hydrogen generation, we want to typically put that up higher, because the hydrogen is lighter than carbon dioxide or oxygen, right? So it'll naturally kind of work its way up to the top. As well, we can also have the gas pumps and do that. So we're basically going to be separating the H2 and putting that all into the room with the hydrogen generator. So it'll be doing that. And, there's going to be lots of pumping and stuff like that, and I'll have to get that sorted out. But generally, we're going to want to put that higher up in our base, whereas the combustion, we want to keep that down low. We want to keep that be all locked up nice and tight, because it's going to produce a lot of CO2 as well. Although then we're going to have to at some point deal with like pressure management, right? Because the CO2 will build up too much. I know it can break walls and stuff like that, and it'll also get hot. But anyways, the point stands. We kind of want that on the lower end of our colony. So it's good. It's good. We're kind of starting to place some of the puzzle pieces, right? We don't know exactly which ones they fit next to, but we know the general area where they go, which is good. What What else? Just quickly before I go, I'm just scrolling through some of these comments. I just want to make sure. I need to set jobs for my duplicants. That's right. I knew. I don't know why I glanced over this. I think I made a comment about it in the last episode, but basically, yeah, I kind of want to be able to prioritize who's doing what. My intention for research is pretty much going to be Northern Lion, because I mean, his learning is 11, so we started 10. He's already leveled up. New duplicants, I'm just gonna turn everything off for new dupes, and as we get them, we're gonna, this is how I do it in RimWorld, right? First thing I do when I get a new colonist, right? You go in and you look at their skills and you say, what do we need? What are you good at? And kind of where do you fit in? So it's not going to be any different here. So we want Ryan doing that. For power, I want Josh. I mean, he's athletics is high, so he's going to be able to get the battery charged up a lot quicker than these guys. So it's just a better use of his time. Ryan, or Northern Lion, is, you know, not too bad. But again, I'd rather him focus on that. Sweeping, yeah, I guess I'll put Josh on that. And deliver, I'll put Josh on that. You know, there might get to a point where we bring these guys back into some stuff. And I don't want to take away too many tasks. But, yeah, let's do this stuff. Another thing that was mentioned for the narcoleptic, rather than just let them sit there and sleep, we can click on them and say move too, and that'll wake them up. It's like the hand of God coming down to smack you, except it's the hand of mouth. Combat, I mean, Ryan's afraid of combat. He won't do it anyways, but guess maybe I could turn that off. Not that we're going to be doing a ton of combat in general. Yeah, Ryan will be the aide. Art. I'm straight up just going to turn these guys off of art. I do the same thing in RimWorld. I start art later. I'm going to start art much sooner in this game because I know it helps with stress and all that stuff, but basically I want to get somebody who has more than 0 creativity. Oh, burn. I think for now I'm mostly just going to leave. Actually, Sinvicta, you can be the mop master. Harvest sweep, build. I think I'll just leave this as is for now. Again, I don't want to go too crazy and get too specific. Once we have more colonists, then it's, it'll be nice to have. So yeah, actually, I think it will be better, instead of doing 3 tall by default, we should do 4 tall. Which means I kind of want to try to redo this one right now before we fill it out too much. And again, this is why it's going to be nice when I start my next new colony, because then I can bypass dealing with this, and I just would have built it 4 tall by default. But yeah, I think that's going to be for the best. It's just a good kind of rule of thumb to deal with. So what I'll do, I'm going to start here. Okay. And we're going to deconstruct this and this. These guys I'm going to leave until we harvest them. And then I'm going to just deconstruct and replant them. Although this is not the permanent position for this, or anything for that matter. Another thing that was mentioned, there's a bonus for having like individual bedrooms now, which is very good to know. I know right now these guys are just sitting like this. My intention was to always give them their own bedroom too, in case some are loud sleepers and stuff. But it's good to know that it's actually will have an impact on mood and stuff in the game. So let's just go ahead and cancel this to start with. And let's, yeah, actually, let's just Let's just see what they can do. So Josh... Oopsies. It's tab. I keep forgetting. It's tab to speed things up. Alright, so deconstruct. I don't know if it's actually the same as in RimWorld. When you deconstruct something in RimWorld, you don't get 100% of the materials back. But it looks like we did there. 400 kilograms. Now, I did keep this here on purpose for now, just to, if we look at the oxygen overlay, just to give, to basically say, hey, CO2, hang out here, and let these two algae terrariums go to work. I don't think that was a bad idea. Nobody has said anything in the comments on the first video, say, hey, no, that was dumb. So I'm just going to keep this little wall here for now. And that's about that. Alright, so we'll just cancel that one for now. And then... that and that. Did I? So rations, all edible. Okay, good. Somebody's got to move this mush bar, eh? How do I tell them to... harvest, attack, prioritize, disinfect, deconstruct. Am I crazy? It's just sitting there. Sweep task assigned. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna leave this one here for obvious reasons right now. It's making sure the water doesn't flow and then go down in there. I want to keep it nice and concentrated for now. But other than that, I think... yeah. Oh, okay. Another thing is the polluted dirt. So that's what the little hatch dudes will consume. So there's one down here, right? You can, yeah, there. You see the little kind of half broken looking texture. I think that means there's one there. I know we have quite a few. So what we could do is basically leave our polluted dirt just laying on the ground down here or wherever, and then let the hatch, well, there's a hatch right there, for crying out loud, let the hatch consume them. I don't know where this guy is hiding. I guess he can come over here and hide, maybe. Let's watch him. Okay, I don't like Sinvicta. You know, actually, here, let me go to jobs. I will put you back on research for now, just because you can do something there. If you don't have work to do. Tip, food safety. Learn how to handle food contamination. The food or duplicants make as only as clean as the ingredients you make it. Storing food in sterile or refrigerated environments will keep the produced food clean, while carefully placed hygiene systems will prevent your cooks from infecting the food when they handle it. So when we have a kitchen, like a proper kitchen, basically we're gonna want to have a wash basin on the way in to the kitchen, I think. So that when they start cooking stuff, you know, they're not going to have contaminated hands. And we could also say on the way out, that like they have to wash their hands on the way in and out. That might be something we want to do. Okay, so now let's go back to this. I'm sorry, again, it's one of those things I'm kind of like a dog chasing its tail. Once I get it, I don't know what to do. We've got opportunity to do some stuff here, but I'm like, what do I do? Ryan's just like watching. All right, go to sleep, my little babies. So what I'm gonna do here is So wait, there's a way I can say copy settings. There we go. Thank you very much for letting me know. So that also works for the planters. We can copy the settings and then apply them. So now if I go back down here. Boom. So they'll take it out. This guy can start eating it. The problem is I still don't want that, like, the polluted dirt just to be sitting around wherever. So if anything, what we might want to do is make a container down here. Or where, like, I just want to move this guy. That's my problem. And I don't know how to move him. Because I don't want him here. I would like to put all the hatches in, like, one room. They can consume the polluted dirt and then, you know, poop out the coal. Because you can see polluted oxygen. Okay, let's get some power going down here. There we go. Northern line. Get back to work. Yo, okay, this is good. They're automatically gonna harvest this stuff. So what I'm gonna do temporarily is deconstruct, and this guy should be ready, yeah, pretty soon. Plants have died? Oh no. I just killed a bunch of plants. I should have uprooted them. That's my bad, as they would say. Darn it. Did we get some seeds, though? It didn't die. I uprooted it. I guess maybe that kills it, nonetheless. I don't know. Well, bit of a bummer. It's my bad. Lesson learned. Okay. Now I'm going food. Planter box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Do that for my boy. Another thing I need to mention before I forget to mention it, and I read it. It was said that for the ladder shafts, we should actually make them 3 wide, because they're able to jump across 1 tile gap, which I know. But the reason you do that is it makes the airflow a bit easier. So I don't know if that's like generally accepted, that something we should do, if it's worth the effort. I mean, it sounds good to me. Obviously, it's going to be a slight issue in some cases where we just need to make sure we, you know, we can't build on that tile because the tile's not going to be there. So, but I think moving forward, that's something I will do. No problem. Okay, so food. Planter box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Research complete. Good job, dudes. How about we go with a little bit of the... It's brute force. Rock granulator produces sand from raw minerals. See, that never used to be a thing, right? And that was one of those lowest common denominators, or like a limiter for the longevity of your colony, right? Once you ran out of sand, that was it. As far as I remember. So this way, hey, we can make sand because we want the sand as the filtration media for whatever, like water purification or something like that. So that's cool. See, I like this. I like this. But I think, so we have sanitation now. Carbon skimmer filters carbon dioxide from the air. Produces oxygen and hydrogen using water. Okay. Sieves one gas from the air, sending it to a dedicated pipe. Liquid, so it does the same thing. Pressure management, I'm not worried about that quite yet. Art, we want to get that soon, maybe. Produces medicine to cure most basic diseases. That might be something we want to get going sooner rather than later, to be honest. Automation, that's something that's totally new for me, right? That was in the previous update, I think. The big update was all the automation, so that's cool. But again, something I need to maybe do a little research on and get input from you guys for sure. Maybe meal preparation, actually. Maybe we get this done first, because I don't want them eating mush bars and stuff. And then possibly medical, and then filtration and air systems. Yeah, I kind of have an idea. Agriculture. Fertilizer synthesizer uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. Well, that's good. I gotta remember this stuff. Even though you think, oh, polluted water, that's trash. No, man, we can use it. We use it to make fertilizer. Hydroponic farm grows a single plant when sown with a seed. I like that. Refrigerator. That's good. Fossil fuels. Natural gas generator converts natural gas into electrical power. For those wondering, natural gas is mostly methane. And some other like hydrocarbons and junk. But mostly methane. Oil refining converts crude oil into petroleum and natural gas. Interesting. Petroleum generator converts petroleum into electrical power. So that's cool, man. Was that wasn't there before, was it? Huh. Power transformer protects circuits from overloading by increasing and decreasing power flow. Now, I'm eating this stuff up. I'm not an electrical engineer, but I do work in the power industry, and yes, this is good. You've got different transformers, on your power facilities and stuff like that. You have like main transformers, and you have step-up transformers and auxiliary transformers, and so on and so forth. So I have heard that there is the wires can only handle so much wattage. Carries more wattage than regular wire without overloading. It was mentioned. Yes, I have seen, so that's good. Generic sensors, weight plate, clock sensor. Wow. Healthcare. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that stuff. Okay, well, let's do meal preparation. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, stop reading, start building. But honestly, this is the kind of game, if you're not okay with planning and stuff, I'd say you probably don't care to do too well at it. This is the sort of thing you need to understand the whole so that you can do the specific things. Oh, we have 10 seeds anyway, so. Plant. And then copy settings. I guess it might not apply it to these guys though, because they're not built yet. Hey. There we go. See, I'm learning. I don't think they've removed the fart stuff yet, have they? This storage compactor isn't farting, so I guess they did. Maybe what's-his-face ate it, and I just didn't notice? So yeah, I think I definitely would like to try the 3-wide thing here. It might make it easier for this carbon dioxide to kind of float down here. Obviously, there's another bucket of it going on, so we might want to get some more algae terrariums in this region as well. Apparently we've got insufficient oxygen generation. I don't like that. Okay. So now what I'm trying to figure out is how... I would like to get the CO2 pump kind of... So I'd like to put it like down here. To be honest. Kind of using this obsidian as a natural border for now. Not to say we're not going to dig down further into it, but I think for now, if I were to go all the way down here and build the room for... Where is it? The coal generator, which we still have to research. That should be far enough down for a little while. Oh man, that's good iced tea. I like the good... It's called Good Drink. It's the brand of iced tea I like. They got a bunch of varieties. Alright, 2 idle. Well, we'll fix that. Don't worry. So now we have meal preparation. We could get some dudes making meals from the meal lice into better stuff. Do I maybe want to get internal combustion going now instead? I think I kind of do. Alright, so food. We have the musher. Cook improved food using many ingredient soups will not fabricate unless ingredients are required. Farm tile. Grows a single plant when sown from a seed. So this is new. How is it different than the... I'm confused a little bit here. Single plant when sown from a seed can be used as floor tile and rotate before construction. Effects enables plant domestication. Can deliver fertilizer and liquids to farm tiles, accelerating plant growth. Oh! So maybe it's like these planters. Let's read what it says about planters here. Maybe we can't deliver the... Right. Enables plant domestication, decor -10, but we can't deliver fertilizer and stuff. Oh! So we can use the planters more as like for nice plants, you know, kind of house plants and such. But when it comes to farming, we're actually going to want to use the farm tiles. Interesting. Interesting. I am interested in that. Let's just build the food thing, okay? I'm gonna build it right here because I might build another wash basin there. So when they go to prepare food. And then I'm gonna start planning out like 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. That actually works out quite well. Research complete. Oh, that's an old one. So, I mean, I know it's saying insufficient oxygen generation, but everything is still quite blue. A lot of the CO2 is going down here, though, and it doesn't look like it's... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. It certainly isn't helping by not having that. And as well, copy settings. Paste. Thug life. Just for now, until we get like a more permanent farm up. Which I'm probably gonna kind of get down here, too. Yeah? Although, I don't want the plants to overheat. And I know the combustion engine will do a good job of that. So we probably want to get the insulating tiles around the combustion room. Oh boy. We've turned down the first couple rounds. Let's see. Let's see. +6 creativity. We don't have any creativity. +6 medicine is nice. Amphibious, so you can travel underwater at the same speed, which is good. Bladder efficiency -50, not great. Because I don't want you peeing and then it getting into our water supply. And you don't cook. Nobody likes to freaking cook, man. Joshua, you know, good all around. You got the irritable bowel, and you're a loud sleeper and anemic. -5 to athletics, not a big deal. We got Josh. He's an all-American athlete, pretty much. I would say we could make this Rockley smile. Let's do it. Let's do it. Rename. There we go. All right, buddy. Welcome. Now let's get jobs sorted out. You're definitely going to be on aid. You're definitely going to be on art. And while you're not great at a lot of stuff, I'm just going to get you pretty much on most anything else. Yeah. Sure, for now. It's probably not the best idea, but okay. Items are being delivered there. Plumbing. What do we have for plumbing now? Shower, lavatory. This is stuff I want to get sooner rather than later for sure. So we know we're going to be putting the bedrooms higher up as well. Because as mentioned by, I think I've mentioned it myself, but other people in the comments have mentioned it. The oxygen, you know, typically is going to rise high. And you want people sleeping in well-oxygenated areas because it makes them live and happy and all that kind of stuff. So I think what I might even do is just like one level up, we might start doing bedrooms, but as we progress, I might kind of slowly shift the bedrooms up a bit higher and higher. The thing is, I don't want to dig out too much of this area right now, because then it's more area that we have to keep oxygenated. Let me check something here. Yeah. So, actually, you know what I could do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So then there'd be a tile like there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be a tile there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tile there. I think, maybe we bypass, we leave this alone for now. We bring the ladder up here. Deal with this, you know, a bit of this CO2 will fall down. Actually, I could just build a wall in there and keep a little bit of it for now. And then this would go across like that. We'll try to leave this CO2 as is for now. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just basically build this. Yeah. Go like that for now. Let's just tell them to uproot any of these plants because I want the seeds. And then we'll get the ladder. So we're gonna put figure out how we're gonna do the individual bedrooms here. The problem is, I don't want them walking through each other's bedrooms. I'd almost have like a vertical set of bedrooms, you know? Like one stacked on top of each other. Okay, that's a question for you guys, all right? I'm asking you directly. Is it better? Is there an optimal configuration for bedrooms? Obviously, we want to keep them higher up in the base, but do we want to stack them vertically, or is it okay to kind of have them horizontally? Right now, I am going to build them horizontally just because I think it's going to be a bit easier for me in this particular situation. But yeah, I just, you know, I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Yeah, this stuff's gonna just build that one there. And actually, we should do the 3 wide thing. Moving up here. No research. Why are you guys so quick? Okay, well then now I'm gonna do... Sure, get that out of the way. And then we'll do filtration. Oh, there's a hatch up there. That's right. Hey, that's good though. We got these guys back in, and that was the tipping point for the not producing enough oxygen. You can already see the CO2 is slightly dipping away. Some of it was kind of spiking up to the 3rd tile. So, yeah. I should also sweep up stuff. And you know what? I might prioritize that. I'll give it a 6. I like how we're just coexisting with the hatches. Hey, you don't attack me, I don't attack you, bud. Nick is getting to work. Oh yeah, this is set up. So mush fly. Mush fly. Don't bother me. Ingredients. Mush bar. Mushroom. Bristleberry. Pickled meal ice. Regrettably preserved vinegar. No! No, that's good. Oh, frostbun looks good. Pinch of pepper nut. Oh, that looks good. Stuffed berry. Baked bristleberry stuffed with delectable spices and vibrantly flavored. Interesting. I mean, that looks... Is that, like, worse than just eating a mush bar or mush loaf thing? Maybe I'll just, where is it? Food? Maybe we'll just build this for now and we'll make more of the mush loaves or something. What do you mean no research selected? You've done it already! Stop! I'm not, I shouldn't be mad. I should not be mad. Frickin', Mr. Programmer here. DAE, Boolean code up your butt. I don't know what programmers say, but... Sinvicta, get off that. You should be on this one. Northern Lion should be on the other one. Where is Northern Lion? Oh, surprise. Okay. That polluted dirt. I'm going to watch that in the nighttime. Hopefully the little dude comes over and eats it. Ah, we need algae. Okay, well, let's dig. We haven't been doing too much digging. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna sneak that guy right there, so they don't have to walk so far to sweep up this crap. And this, there you go. Basically all minus polluted dirt for now. Food shortage. You're telling me. 37%. That's not very good. Well, look, we can harvest that. Okay. But, oh, it just went from 1% to 0%. So it can't be that bad. We have 5,000 kcal. How many kcals do you think Kal-El eats a day? And when he went and lived inside this, like the center of the sun for what, 10 or 15,000 years, what was he eating there? Just eating up sunshine? It's not how it works. Hey, dude, he ate our poo-poo. And now we've got coal. I would definitely like you to sweep that up, eh? Oh, it is a 6. Bird shortage, not for long. We just got to put that like in our storage. All right, we're getting lots of seeds. Research complete. Oh my gosh, this is quite lovely. Let's do air systems next. I might take CineV off of research for now. Because now we've got more stuff to do, and Ryan can handle it. Oh, this music is banging. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. All right, so this will be our last day, and then I'm gonna wrap this this here episode up, if that's cool with you. I could keep playing this forever and ever, but I really don't have a ton of time. All right, CineV, now you need to build the floors, my friend. Okay, we also need to dig out this and this, so that the oxygen can flow more freely. I mean, it seems to be flowing all right. CO2 is... Yeah, so what we need to do... This is why... I mean, we need some oxygen generation down here. That's just true. I think what I'm going to do, though... Oxygen. Terrarium. That guy there. Just put this guy here for now. There we go. Oh, I think I know why they're idle, because they can't get down. Okay. All right, lots of CO2 gathered down here. I might actually move one of these algae deoxidizers. Max gas pressure, max gas pressure. So I think maybe it's better to put one, to move one down here. I'm just not sure which one. I think we'll move this one. I do wish, like, in RimWorld, they'd say, you know, relocate something. This, you gotta dislocate it and then, or disconnect it, deconstruct it, and then relocate it, which is fine as long as you remember to do that, but I don't always remember. I'm gonna put it here, just because I want to put a wash basin maybe there for now. Research is done. Even Northernlion, he's like, I'll do it by myself just as quickly. Sinvicta's only gonna slow me down. His words, not mine. Alright, let's get this going. We'll get Nick doing some artwork soon. Get that art skill up nice and early. Yeah. Ah. Gee. Okay. Power. I should at least hook this one up for now. Yes, I also meant to replace this with a double battery. Just more efficient use of the space. This guy looks like he's almost full. Food shortage. Well, why don't... Oh, the planters are set to 6 and now to 7. Okay, which is fine, but not picking up this stuff. I was confused. All right, eat that meal, lice. Skill increase 2. Northernlion learning raised to 8. What? That's not right. It's 13. Okay, let's check this. This is already, look at that, that's good. This Sinvicta, you need to hold his hand. Oh, that was supposed to be the last night anyways. Actually, and you know what? I gotta stick to my word because I am short on time here. But, yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you have, kind of been okay. I know you're probably suffering a bit. I know I'm still doing a lot of things kind of inefficiently or in the wrong priority, or I don't know why I said priority. Respect my priority. But I am trying again, and some of the suggestions I am trying to implement them as soon as I can. So again, let me know if everybody agrees if it is ideal to have like a 3-wide ladder. It does make sense that it allows for better air movement. I get that. They can hop across, so that's cool. I guess, you know, in time I could even do the air tile, or the tile that lets air move through it. Like right there, so we could maybe do that. I don't know. But actually look at here, you can see already this was like the deeper blue, and we've remedied that because having these, well, that guy's max pressure, but this guy, when he was up here, he was max pressure. Now he's not. So, you know, that's good. That's good. So this is nice vibrant blue. We've got these algae terrariums here. Again, I don't want to burn through the algae too quickly, for sure. So I think at a certain point I might even be able to deconstruct one of these and just have the one going. In here, there still seems to be a fair amount of CO2. But it's kind of stabilized. It's at a point of equilibrium, sort of. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this episode nonetheless, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I quickly need a sip of my drink. Hold on. Keep giving me feedback. You know, It doesn't even have to be about the game. You can just be like, hey, I'm having a fun time. Hey, I ate a grilled cheese sandwich today. It was delicious. You know, I like hanging out in the comments. So, you know, whatever you want to say it. We'll have a nice little chat. As well, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button. But also, if you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Just let me know why you disliked it so I can fix it in the future. And as well, if you're new around here and you like what you saw, maybe consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you know of when future episodes come out. So that's about it. I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.